Hey guys, Mark here from muse.markraybin.com. I've got another widget I wanted to share with you. This one's called Easy Password Protect from a text button. You're going to see two widget parts here when you drop it on the page. And this one you can put anywhere. It doesn't show up on the page. The only thing that shows up is this here. This is the actual button that allows someone to enter their password, and then what it does is it takes them to another page. I have another widget. It's called Password Protect from an entry field. That one keeps you on the same page after you log in. This one sends you to a different page. And the way that this one works is that it appends the file name to the .html extension. So what you're going to want to do is name your web page that you want someone to go to as the password. I'll show you what I mean so it'll make a little more sense. So one thing, there is one option with this one, and that's the password text. This is what someone's going to see when they hit the button. So that is customizable. You can make that whatever you want. Now let's go ahead and run this and see what happens. Okay, I've got the test page here. Let's refresh this. So we've got the button here, and it's going to bring up this alert that says, what's the password, please? And then whatever you put in here, Bob's your uncle. Let's say that's the password. You hit OK. It's going to give you an error. You see how it says Bob's your uncle.html? It's going to give you an error because that page does not exist. All right. So whatever you want your password to be, that's what you should have right there, because that adds it to the .html. Now, what I like to do when I'm using this for myself is I'll go to something like, I'll just type password generator, and then hit something like that. Yeah. So we'll just generate a password. We need some letters here. Generate password. So I'll just copy that, and then I'll go into Muse, and we will call this page. That's what we copied here, and then I just added Muse dash to it. All right. Now I'm going to hit publish. Now, if I go back to this page, refresh it, put in the password, that's the file name of the new page that we just created. So then if I hit OK, it's going to take me to that page. And now it exists. So that's how you use this widget. And one of the good things about this widget is that it does not store the password, which would be the file name here, in your page code. There is another widget that I have that other widget that I was showing you that does store the password in the code, and there are a lot of widgets like that out there. So I recommend that you use the disable right click for that one, but this one does not store it in the code, so you don't have to worry about that. And as long as you don't have any links pointing to this page, you shouldn't have to worry about Google crawling and having it show up in search engines. So just don't have any links pointing to this page, and then whatever you call it, it should be fine. It should just sit there. Now, with that being said, this is not strong, super secure for things like critical data or financial information. Do not store that on a Muse site. You should be using a site with a database to store that kind of information. But if you're not storing that kind of information and you're using a Muse site and it's not critical data or financial data, then this should be fine, for the everyday user. So yeah. Now, if you're looking for a widget and you don't quite see what you're looking for, send me a message and maybe I can put it together for you. Other than that, thanks for watching.